Let's see where you've been hiding, Malthael.
Adria.
The angels will never suffer us to live. They cannot accept the fact that we may choose our own path. At least demons are not so rigid in their beliefs.
Need angels or
Diablo sent me a vision. He had returned, and you were the one who freed him.
Now that Urzael is dead, I'm going to Bramwell to find my son.
Last I heard, Bramwell was still under attack.
I don't care.
This disaster will make for great reading someday, provided that anyone survives to chronicle it.
Hilda's newly established rule over Westmarch did nothing to quell the civil war, which continued until she was driven mad and eventually killed by the plague. Cornelius, grandson of Justinian III and slave to the Zakharun faith, used this opening to crush the rebels once and for all and become the new king.
How fortunate I am to have met the savior of Westmarch. You simply must let me ask you some questions when your work is done.
You're not going anywhere without me.
Why is that?
Someone has to make sure you don't kill Adria before you find out where Malthael is.
Come if you like, but Adria is still going to die. Urzael and his Reapers are dead. The people of Westmarch have been avenged, and now they can begin to rebuild. But Adria still lives. Lorath and I will journey to the Blood Marsh to find her. She can locate Malthael, and once we know where he is, she must die.
I know what Adria did to Leah. We hid the Black Soul Stone in the deepest part of the Nephilim ruins nearby.
I consider myself an expert on all matters concerning boggits. The boggit itself is a small, odd creature given to foraging and burrowing. Under normal circumstances, it fears humans.
We need
Can
more
be
time.
incited to great violence when under the influence of magical objects. Rings in particular seem to excite them.
This is the entrance to the tomb, but someone's collapsed it.
Adria.
It looks like we'll have to find another way into the ruins. What was that?
My hatred is too low.
Not ready yet.
The last Boggin is a ferocious
Not
and
enough
hateful beast
hatred.
with an exceedingly bad temper. Aided by packs of Boggins, it will fight anything that crosses its path.
This was just one entrance to the city. There are guide stones littered across the blood marsh that will lead us to the main one. The guide stones are useless to most, but will reveal the correct path to a Nephilim.
I will not be late this time.
Remember to get the information we need before you... That's very reassuring.
The first time I saw a witch, she burned. Father took me to the town square to see it. Look, he said, that
I'm
is
still
the
waiting.
face of evil. But she looked like any other woman, and burned like anything else. Then the flames engulfed her. Her eyes found mine, and she
Need more time.
could never understand.
Not ready yet.
He was born into privilege and wealth, and he spent every moment of his life trying to protect it. I was his flesh and blood, but he cared more about the names in books and the faces of the paintings on the walls than his living daughter.
What the hell is Adria doing out here anyway? Underwater spell weaving?
I need more hatred to do that. I'm still waiting.
Guide stones. Nothing happens when I approach it.
Let me take a look.
There are 4 entrances to the Nephilim city, each one etched with a sigil. Only the
Do you know what fear is? The fear of who you are. Fear of what your own blood would do if they knew what you were. Yes, you could never understand it. People look to you as a savior. Have you ever thought about the lives you've taken? They were fathers, lovers, daughters.
You build a castle.
I had believed my new assistant was the noisiest creature in the world. But that was before I discovered the shrieking terror. This bat-like monstrosity produces the most ear-splitting racket imaginable, and furthermore managed to make my assistant scream even louder. I think my headache will last for weeks now.
I need another guide stone in order to find the correct entrance.
The Boggin Trapper's snares are surprisingly effective, though I have no idea how they learned to fashion them. Most of the Boggin's feeble intelligence seems to be centered around killing and eating, and in this respect, their efforts are admirable. Perhaps I should hide one of these snares in my tent when I'm sleeping.
Need more time. Not enough hatred. I'm still waiting.
right passage, but I cannot be certain. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. I need more time. I need more hatred to do that. Now I know which sigil marks the right passage. Hatred is too low. I'm still waiting.
From the blood of the witch Adria. Because of that, the shaman is able to use magic as she does, channeling the power of blood and fire. Luckily, Adria only has so much blood to shed, and not for much longer.
I had half a mind to explore the ancient ruins outside Westmarch, and then I realized they were crawling with dreadful scarabs. Of course, these creatures do not frighten me, but they make my research much too time. And I am widely known for my efficiency. Am I not?
Fight an enemy over there. We are in for a fight.
Birthed these golems from the blood marsh. Their bodies were formed from the water and earth of the marsh itself, while the venom of the marsh gave them life. Their very skin seems to burst with the poison of this land.
I've never been in these parts of the ruins before. We only followed the path that led directly to the
Here, Laura. You can join me when I'm finished.
You're going to kill her, aren't you?
I will do what is needed. I need more time.
I have uncovered and obscured an ancient tome in whose pages is recorded an impossible tale. The secret history of a race called the Nephilim, gods and their ruined civilization in the West. If this is true, how could all signs of these Nephilim be lost, but for the records of this single tome?
Darkness awaits you!
I'm still waiting.
Bleed, you filth!
My pack is full.
I am returning to town.
So, what do you need? I was separated from the other soldiers and surrounded by the dead when I saw him. I gazed into the face of death himself. I couldn't move. I just stared as he passed through me. His touch was like ice, so cold. But something in me changed. Something I cannot understand.
Where are you going? I have some good news.
Good news?
I mentioned what you did to some guards I met. You could get a commendation or something when this is all over.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Rackus conquered all of Honduras before founding Westmarch. Repelling this invasion would be child's play for him.
Survive that!
Not ready yet.
I'm back. You can dry your tears.
That was just a taste!
Need more time.
Do you want more?
I'm still waiting.
Your fear betrays you!
Not ready yet.
That was just a taste! You won't survive that! I'm still waiting.
Not gods, but our own ancestors.
Not ready yet.
Gifted with long life, magic, and abilities far beyond ours. Yet they were still men. I wonder if these pages hold the key to unlock their powers once again.
I wonder what happened to all of the Nephilim who lived here.
Do you see all of those bones? Need more time.
That was just a taste!
I'm still waiting.
More?
Not ready yet.
Your fear betrays you!
Need more time. Not ready yet.
I'm overburdened. I am returning to town. Survive that!
I'm still waiting.
will be mine!
Need more time.
Let's see where you've been hiding, Malthael.
Adria.
The angels will never suffer us to live. They cannot accept the fact that we may choose our own path. At least demons are not so rigid in their beliefs.
Need angels or
Diablo sent me a vision. He had returned, and you were the one who freed him. Never. He always finds a way. He will return. I have done what I can to ensure it. He always finds a way. In your heart of hearts, you know this.
Adria conjured an image of pandemonium before she died.
She was searching for Malthael, so he must be there.
I need to go back.
Everything you require, right here.
Malthael is in pandemonium.
No doubt he has gone to the fortress. Malthael can hold out there until the end of time. He is forcing us to come to him.
We won't disappoint him, but he's using his advantage well. Every second his power grows.
The only way to Pandemonium is through the high heavens. Let us leave at once. What is this?
Destroy the gate! And Nephilim is here.